to call Nav and Maya is for the snakes bit. We're gonna do kind of like a colors priority, or like it's similar to like the counterclockwise and clockwise from like north. It's actually exactly the same. So if the clockwise and clockwise bit is easier for you. But we were thinking of letting healers have static colors and positions, and tanks being the ones to adjust. Which do you know which part I'm talking about? And if so, do you have a preference?
Give an example, please.
Yeah, so the phase where he turns into, like, gets the snake arm and then spawns ads.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on your debuff, one person's going to have to petrify the snake and the other person's going to have to nuke it.
Yeah.
And those are based on rolls. So basically if two healers have the petrify debuff, then you can each just kind of separate in two halves of the arena, it's fine. But if one healer has the petrify debuff and one healer has the like poison thing that kills the snake, you're going to again, like if you're on opposite sides of the arena, it's fine. But if you're on the same side of the arena and you both have the petrify debuff, then someone would have to swap. And so the way that we're going to do it is pair like a tank and healer on each side. And then if like the healer and the tank have the same debuff, then the tank's going to swap with the other tank.
Okay.
Okay, that works.
So since it kind of works out on just like the sides of the arena that you're usually on, do you want to have, like, Maya, would you be more comfortable being on like blue and purple and then Nav on red and yellow?
I think let me red and purple, because that's what I usually do.
Yeah, okay, fair. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, that is what we typically do, and I think I'd be comfier with that as well.
Okay.
Does anybody have any issues with that?
So it's north and south then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So red and purple and blue and yellow. That's not what PF does, but I think it is more intuitive.
Sure.
Cool.
You can try it like that.
So Joe's south and I'm north, by default.
Yeah, so that means that, Joe, if you and Nav have the same debuff, then you have to swap.
Yes.
And Rize, if you and Maya have the same debuff, then you have to swap with Joe.
Yeah, we'll probably shout at each other to swap.
Cool. Yeah, Radek, do you want to do purple and red and blue and yellow as well?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Red
It
and purple is.
doesn't matter for us actually at all. The two role groups don't have to have the same arrangement as long as we know where we're going.
For Centaur, do we want to handle when he does the jumps the same way as they do in the Hector video? Or
Uptime?
Yeah, the uptime.
Yeah, we do.
We stack between 1 and 2, and one person the group that needs to first take it, or a person goes to 1, and the other group goes to mid.
No, the people with the 2 go into mid, everyone else stacks to like the right hand, like south of 1.
Yeah, but there's one that needs to go to 1 to print.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think actually, where we're gonna we might have to change these markers. Just for it to be
white lines on the Hector video.
Yeah, far enough, we're gonna have to have people stand on like the white line intersections. So 2 is gonna be in the middle. And then 1 is gonna go to where 1 is now, basically. But note that that's the intersections of the white lines on the floor of the arena, and these are the markers that we have currently, which are not on those white intersections. So would it be easier to have the markers on the white line intersections, or keep them where they are now?
But we need these markers later for something.
This was more to kind of give us the idea of like where you can stand to be in, or like where the border of the in or out are, I think. Nav, did you put these down?
Seems so, yeah.
Yeah, I put them down last time to see where the AoEs would hit.
Yeah. Do you mind if we change them?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Okay. So I'll put them on the corners of the white lines. And everybody just
That's
remember to
still
look for those
AoE.
faint black lines when you're dodging the AoE. Yes.
My game crashed.
Oh, that's okay. We'll wait.
Yeah, I'll just restart. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Is this okay for everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we're all gonna screw up the snakes, don't worry.
Yeah, I actually
Like,
wanted to practice this beforehand, but this week I just didn't have the time.
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
A bit of practice will probably have it down. It'll be quite simple even.
Yeah, as long as you watched a video so you kind of have a vague idea of what's going on, then I think that's good.
When you have the petrify, isn't it a timer on it that you need to know if you're first petrifying or second? Or was it that you had a marker?
Yes.
First or second?
It's a marker. So it's either like it has a big 1 over it and it's like dark blue, or it's pink and has a 2 over it.
Okay, that was it, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Same
Sorry.
with explosions or...
Sorry.
What are you referring to?
The snake debuff.
Oh, okay.
Because I think snakes are gonna be the hardest part.
Snakes too.
Start out at least.
I don't want to do snakes too.
Well, snakes too, we have static positions though, and then we
Yeah,
just float it around.
Ah, but it looks so chaotic.
It does, but from what Gazi said, we basically just have like static positions except for like the look away things, which you can easily adjust.
Then yeah, I assume you're in. Yeah. No. Okay.
Let's see how far we got.
Oh, I wrote that wrong. Ah.
I'm gonna put the log in the parses, so y'all know where it is.
On the wipes.
Shit.
Log in the wipes.
Perfect.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Might be easier to get into your clock positions. Start. Radic is way ahead of us. It's gonna be pair stacks. It's in.
Oh.
Yeah. I got confused. We're good.
Oh, wasn't that correct earlier?
Why did I apologize?
You get double.
What?
I got baited so hard.
I'm slightly confused, yeah.
Yeah, same. I thought we were so correct there. I was like, yeah, okay, did it cut off that corner? That means this corner is the same.
Yeah, I mean I did the exact same thing.
What
If
the
it covers
fuck?
both sides of the corner, then it's just in.
Oh, maybe it
Like
covers
the corner is never gonna be safe. The corner is never safe.
Yeah,
You can never go in the
I was
corner.
talking about between 4 and B. That position.
I feel like I might have just watched one of the corners and assumed the other one is safe, so that was
Yeah,
probably
same.
the problem.
Okay, it's
should
fine.
be
We'll
the corner.
practice. We'll get there.
I have
I'm
too
sure
low
about
IQ to retain all of the information from the video, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cheer my healer buddy because we did it right. He was so much more sure than I was. I ran around a full circle before I settled on the right position.
Joe, can you probably go first AoE? I think.
Sure.
Let's get time, of course. You don't have time, it's fine.
Depths of this prison.
When does it go off?
Very soon. There. If you don't have time, I can start doing it.
Should be fine.
Okay. I know you're... Petra plan?
Yep, gonna be pair stacks. And it's gonna be in,
In.
and then stacks.
Okay.
So find your safe spot and then run in.
Oh fuck me.
Goodbye, Radic.
I can't read that apparently.
Well, I'm dead.
I did try to call it for you, Joe.
Did you? I didn't hear. Sorry.
Can you promote, Joe? I'm actually dead though, no matter what. I'm dead. The bleed's gonna kill me.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
No, it kills you. It kills
Yeah.
no matter what.
Knockback resistance.
Ah,
Come on.
Just as soon as you see him get up in the air, just use it.
Yeah. And you actually don't need to care if you transform into a snake or the centaur. Always knockback resistance.
For a god.
also for those hits, are we leaving a healer in the center or is center open?
Let's leave a healer in the center.
Okay. Maya, do you want to be in the center?
I guess I can.
Alright, sure.
Sweet.
Everyone else just spread positions.
Yes.
Do we need 21 seconds, by the way?
We only need like 18 maybe? Or, I mean, for Prague, it doesn't really matter if I...
Yeah, I'd rather
Yeah, if I like
like
10 seconds for Prague, if that's okay.
For Prague.
Yeah, sure. I don't really mind.
Remember to keep track of when you get hit by the big boulder thing.
Oh yeah.
You need to count.
It's gonna be spreads. It's gonna be out, and then we're gonna spread. Joe, spread!
Oh, you didn't
Can't get that close to me, buddy.
I can't move anywhere else because Radek's right behind me.
Well, Radek can go in the corner, and I can take the tank buster. Apparently.
I can also take the tank buster.
No worries.
Joe, you would have been like near one.
Yeah, let's just let me quick clip a part of the video that shows like where the spread positions could be. Hang on.
Like,
I'm
like
sure
Joe, if
they're.
I was kind of late, Joe, but if I
Oh.
was like standing over here, you could be like here, basically.
Yeah, I mean, or like Radek, because Radek's just going back in the corner, and you can be
Yeah, I
you
was
can be
thinking
here, but you can't be here. Right? Because like I just had to move out of the way at the last minute to not die.
You can use the guidelines on the floor for like this line over here.
Yeah.
If both the people are one here, one there, and the other group can be over here. That's more than enough space.
Yeah, good idea.
Did you tip it or?
Yeah,
I can't really find one. Just kind of scrolling through it. Oh yeah, here we go. That's for in. Let me find the one for out though. I'm not sure if he shows the one for out.
It's the same, but like out.
Yeah, basically. Here we go. I'll put it in retemp.
Prince can count that, okay then.
Yeah, it helps if like if the range stand like either like way back in the corner, then that's fine. The range can also move into the unsafe spot after the initial like snake or phoenix
that's
goes
what
off.
I-
And same with melee if it's out and then we want to move in.
Pair stacks.
Thanks, Radek.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Was that?
It's gonna be
Tetra?
pair stacks.
Okay, thank you.
Now.
That snapshot so early.
Hey,
I'm dead again. Goodbye. Out of wall.
I have no idea. We were in the right spot. Maybe the stacks are a lot smaller than they
The
look. or
stacks
something.
are tiny. Yeah, they're really small,
Yeah, I think
actually.
that's probably why.
Yeah, Nav and I have got caught by that before.
You need to hug your second buddy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's possible. Yeah, that it does that as well.
Yeah.
But
Yes, I died
that's
to
yeah.
the volcanic torch, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Ow. Do you want me to use feint on that pair or spread? Would that help? Okay. I can feint it though, too. It doesn't hurt. Need to start figuring mitigation here anyway. Is it spread? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how to do this quick enough.
No, Joe, the only one I don't want to die.
That
Did I
was... You mean with your opener, Radic?
No, like, I cannot tell the safe spot until I, like, by the time I move, I'm dead.
I can't read it at all. Like, at all.
I can, like, barely read it in time for myself, so I can't really call it out. Especially, I don't want to call it out because I might confuse the other group. Knockback resistance! I don't know if it's this. There we go, yep.
Bad position, I mean, doesn't matter, but...
1.
Let me see what the guide says about it again. Because I watch the corner for me, is what I do.
Yeah, you should look at the corner. Well, yeah, the guide can explain it better than I can.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so the corner's always going to be unsafe, right? And then there are going to be, like, the 2 squares that are adjacent to the corner. So for us, I'm looking at the corner on 2. I'm looking right here. But then the squares that are 2 adjacent to it, there's one here and there's one where Rize is, right? And if you see that this part of the square gets covered, then I know that these 2 squares are not going to be safe, so I go to this one, right? But if I look at the corner, like the side here, and I see this get covered, then I see these 2 squares are going to be unsafe, so I go to this one.
Wait, so that means this one's also unsafe.
It's only one safe.
Well, yeah. There's only one safe. So I'm looking at
But
these
it's
4
both.
squares. These 4
You only
squares.
care
Okay,
about
so-
this one. And
Can you just let Neri talk?
Okay, sorry.
So the 2 that I'm looking at, Rize, go back and stand on the one you were jumping on before. It's useful. Okay. So I look at the wall where Rize is, and then I know where the squares that Rize and Radic on are unsafe. So I go to this square, right? If I see that this wall gets covered, I know the one that Radic and I are on are unsafe, so I go to the one where Rize is, right?
How do you know that the one that Braddock's on now will be unsafe if the line goes through the one that you're on now?
Well, because the line cleaves everything along that, like the one up and down. What's the word I'm looking for? Everything above it. Does that make sense? Like it.
But then,
Joe, you only need to look at these corners. This corner I'm here, and the corner by C, where Hero was standing. Those are the only 2 corners you check. And if not, one
no.
of them stays open, move into it. If both of them get covered, you
Yeah,
move into
the
middle.
case
Yeah.
in which so the case in which the middle one's going to be safe is when you don't see lines here or where Rize is. In that case, you know the lines went on this one, and so the ones where I am and Rize are going to be unsafe, and that's when you go in the middle. So kind of just like find the 4 squares around like your happy spot, right? The corner is always bad. And then you just look at which one or both of them have like white lines along the side, along the edges, right here.
Okay, so if there's no
Yeah.
line going across this one, or the one that Rize is in, that means it's the one that's in that's safe.
That's the middle one, yeah. One where Radic is.
That's the part I was confused about.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Okay.
That.
Yeah, but neither of these are going to be safe if there's no lines in either of them.
So
Yeah.
They're both
basically-
unsafe. Yeah, that's the
basically-
XOR problem.
As soon as I see one line across the wall, I can already go to the other spot.
I
Yeah,
get
as
it.
soon as you see one line across the wall, go to the one like
Yeah, that-
kitty corner to that.
That's fine. I completely get it now.
That's what I
Okay.
was struggling with as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rize and Nav as well.
Something.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
It's just that's the thing that they always need to like slightly before.
Sorry. I think it wasn't me this time, it was me last time.
Yeah.
Tetra, pair stacks. Pair stacks.
I'm okay with it though, it's kind of funny.
I'm just ready to go.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, it's gonna be pair stacks, remember? And it's Phoenix, so it's inside the black line.
In all the time. They were both covered. Bye.
Rize, buddy,
I'm dead.
can you do me a
Why
favor
did we
and
die to that though? Like that is the right spot.
Sacrifice.
I think so. If it's how like pair stacks work in previous Savage fights, then they're either all gonna go on DPS or all gonna go on tanks and healers, which means that if they all go on DPS and a DPS is dead, then someone's gonna get a double stack.
Yeah, you probably
okay.
got someone else's.
Yeah. So even if you're positioned properly, then there's a chance that you might just get nuked. It sucks. Yeah.
But yeah, Radek and Joe, you died because both of these corners got covered.
Yeah,
Which means the middle is the only safe one.
yeah, I know, but like, I didn't see, like, I didn't. The line on the last one, like, it covered it. Before I
white
thought
squares
that
that
the
would be
middle
safe.
one, that the outside one was safe because I didn't see a line go through it because it keeps going. It was going for longer than I thought it was. Like,
Yeah,
I know,
it's quite late.
I know how to do it. It's like I just having trouble reading it in time.
Yeah.
Like, I know how it works. It's just reading it.
Well, that's just come with practice. We'll get there.
I assume Nero's ready because Nero wrote R.
Yeah, I'm ready.
She's head ready, yeah.
But you were gonna say something about that I should do.
Oh, can you just keep the boss pointing north if it's possible?
Well, it's not always possible there.
Okay. Okay.
Because I have to stand on foot.
Dark depths of this prison.
My other one's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. If you have to move, you have to move. It's fine. It's Tetraflare pair stacks. And it's gonna be pair stacks again. So Phoenix, so get in.
That was my bad.
Oh, goodbye, Reddick.
Oh no.
Corners are never safe, yeah.
Yeah, I just slide crossed there for I don't know what reason, but I just decided I wanted to do it.
Alright, it's gonna be knockback resistance. I think I might use it too early.
Yes, I made it.
Nice.
Friend positions.
Yeah. Clock positions.
We're gonna get multiple on people.
Yeah, we are. Cool.
It's immutable.
Nice, good to know.
Can't kill me. Okay, never mind. You killed me.
If we just res each other just really quickly, they can't kill us. It's that easy.
Yeah, just
We need more red mages and summoners.
Yeah, we just all red mages. Easy. I mean, if the DPS check wouldn't be a thing.
Rest eternal in the
Oh, what's a DPS check? They shaved off 3% of its hit points. Hit points.
Wait, that's
Octa spread. It is going to be spread. Yeah. Oh no, I moved out. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. So what he does if there's Phoenix like that? I think unfortunately the yeah, exactly. Yep. Radek was positioned perfectly.
No, I got hit by the Phoenix.
Oh, okay. So just a little bit too far out.
I was about to ask if someone can call out if it's Snake or Phoenix.
Yeah, sorry, I've been trying to do it, but also got turned around.
Yeah.
It'll take me a few tries to get consistent with callouts. I've been trying.
I mean, yeah, it was the same in P4. Like we gotta do it a whole bunch until callouts come.
So if it's like that, okay, no, go on. Let's do it, another one.
Yeah, you were right now. If it's like that, you're out here.
But I have to move after the explosion goes off.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's pretty tight.
It is tight, yeah.
Okay.
Spread positions. Alright, it's gonna be spread again and out. Get outside the line.
Alright, then you
Just control. Hey.
Yeah, boy. Where'd our tanks go? Knockback resistance. Never mind, we don't need it. Alright, snakes! Yeah, okay,
Yep.
great. Oh, my bad. I forgot about that. I forgot he does. I was doing so... Okay, so in this case, both the tanks have the same debuff, so there's no need to swap.
Yeah.
And same with DPS, again, no need to swap.
Maybe no.
Oh, they're going counterclockwise, so into cardinals? Ooh.
I have to find mine, guys. I got it. I did it.
So, they're not always opposite of each other, so we cannot do colors.
Yeah, they weren't. I thought they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Okay, so we're gonna have to do it clockwise and counterclockwise.
No, but aren't they always next to each other like that, kinda? Or can they be opposite?
No, I think
they
they
can
can
be
be opposite, yeah.
Okay, but it's still, though, you have like static positions where you need to get your snake. Like, can you have that? South has like C and C2, B3.
The reason why they're doing one group and counterclockwise and one clockwise is so each group gets a priority system on the snakes.
Yeah,
like,
so they
you know
can be
exactly which one you're going to.
Yeah, so they can be opposite each other, or they can be next to each other.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, so we can do it that it's still kind of mostly based on colors, but like clockwise from A and counterclockwise from 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sorry, we were doing it on red and purple and then blue and yellow, right? Okay, so counterclockwise from 1 or clockwise from B. Right? So start at 1. Does that make sense? Does that work?
Yeah, we're just shift. Yeah, we're just.
Yeah,
shifting
yeah, because we were gonna do like red and purple.
Colors, kind of.
Still basically colors, yeah, but the thing is, if we're on yellow and blue and there's no snake on yellow and blue, we have to go to purple.
Yeah, then you rotate over one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Is everyone good with that? Yeah, but Rize, what?
No, I was gonna say, for the knockback or snake, never stand inside the hurt box. You stand always
Yeah.
outside it, knockback immune, and you won't get hit.
Okay.
Yep.
There's no reason to stand inside that.
I mean, there's plenty of time to see which one it is anyway.
Don't do what I did. Yeah, Delia.
I'm just kind of confused. Where do I need to stand? Like, even I remember there being like two mechanics. One you had the knockback immune, and the other one because
Yeah, so for that one, we basically always use knockback immunity and stand outside the boss's
I
hitbox,
remember
and
that.
yeah.
You just use it by default because it's up by the time you
Yes.
need it anyway.
Yeah.
And where do I have to stand?
Outside the boss's hitbox.
Just outside. It doesn't matter
Yes.
where. Okay, got it.
Like, you can pre-position kind of for where most likely your snakes are gonna be, but...
There's like no AoE or something, so I'm not just.
No,
I
after
can
that
just go
though, there's
wherever.
gonna be the earth shatter things, or
Yeah.
snakes.
Right.
Yeah, which is why it's actually kind of easiest to just stand like at max melee outside the boss's hitbox, because like if he does the earth upheaval things, then we're guaranteed to not hit anybody if we're pre-positioned that way.
Alright, got it.
How much time is there in between that knockback or that AoE or whatever going off and the AoEs that go off on everybody?
I don't know, but we can check the timeline after this.
Yeah. Because if I have to run back all the way to the middle and save like a movement tool for that, then it's not gonna be
About-
fun.
2 to 3 GCDs, I believe.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
It's dead stuff.
Here, Joe.
I think it's out. Okay, so pair stacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thought I was right at the edge there.
Yeah, I thought that you were at first too, and then it kind of crossed at the last minute. I was like, oh no.
I can always shut off the cast bar, but I never know which one it is.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I just I wasn't looking. You guys know how hard it is for DPS to do callouts during the opener? Come on, man. Let's go.
It's always pairs, right?
Tetra's pairs. You can think of it in this way. Tetra means 4, so there's going to be 4 AoEs, so pair stacks. Octa means 8, so there's going to be 8 AoEs, so it's spread.
Is 8, so
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to remember one of them. The other one doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Octa for 8. That's all I gotta know.
Elimination.
Yeah.
Yeah, I deserve that one.
Get bonked.
I love that the boss hits so hard, so I need to see who's ninja pulling.
Tetra pair stacks. So it's going to be pair stacks.
Can't go out too far there.
And it's out. Pair stacks and out. Nice job. Almost.
Ah, it was my fault. I
Joe, provoke.
went down a feeling range.
Alright, get ready to use knockback resistance and get out of the hitbox. Get to your claw position. Joe, good.
It's snakes.
Oh no, Joe is south of camera. Great. It's nav. He's.
am I not supposed to? I thought I was
No,
south.
no, no, no. I was confused about where you and the healer were going.
You have the second.
Alright, we need to swap Radic, I think?
So I'm south? Or, wait.
Yes.
Okay.
So do we need to
They're gonna be
Yeah, we
on
need to
intercardinals.
Okay, I'll come.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
Yeah, boy.
Yep.
Okay, somebody
Oh.
needs to murder the
No.
snake. Oh yay!
That was me. I got petrified by the first ones.
Same.
Chris and I killed one.
So Joe, if we're opposite Joe, we need to swap. That's all we gotta pay attention to, right?
Yeah, I think so, right? If we both have the same debuff, we don't need to swap.
If you have different debuffs, we need to swap. Is
Yeah.
that correct, Niru?
Sorry. So, Rize, you're looking at Maya.
Okay.
If you and Maya have the same debuff, you need to swap.
And I swap with Joe.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can't
So
look at Joe.
you only look at Maya, and Joe only
Now
looks
you
at
look at
Nav.
Nav, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just get it straight in my head for the DPS. Chris and I are on blue and yellow-ish. And Delia and Radek are on purple and red. If Radek and I... So if Chris and I have different debuffs, then we're fine. Oh, help me, I had this straight in my head and now it's gone! Oh no. How to break your raid leader. Yeah, group 2 is blue and yellow, but like if they're both on like red and purple, then group 2 has to move over to purple, and if they're both on blue and yellow, then group 1 is gonna have to move over to blue.
God, my fucking brain.
Yeah, so just think about it. We're going Joe, you're going clockwise from B. So you take the first ad that's clockwise from B.
Going clockwise, right, okay. I
Yeah,
thought we were
clockwise
going
from
We're
B.
swapping.
Yeah, so if there's not... Wait, you're swapping. Unless you're swapping. Yeah.
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 And then you just take the other one.
How did you figure it out, Niru? The DPS?
Well, I'm thinking if Elena and Delia have the same debuff, then Radek... Then they're fine. So that means if... Oh no, I didn't! Okay, just give me a second. I got distracted. So we have to have Chris and Delia in different groups. Okay, so that means Chris and I are on blue and yellow, and Delia and Radek are on red and purple. Chris, the debuff timers are going to be just which ad you're going to do. You're going to do the first one that comes out or the second one that comes out. Yeah. So that's not what I'm talking about. It means Chris, you and I are always going to be. So you're always going to look at B and take the first ad that's clockwise of that. So basically, like yellow and then blue and then purple, whichever the first one that you see in that order. Yeah. So look at B and then look clockwise from that and take the first ad that you see. Yeah. So basically, prioritize yellow, and then blue, and then purple. Yeah.
And who of the DPS is swapping if need be?
Radek and I, and that means if Radek, if you have the same debuff as Delia, then you swap.
And then I go to yellow, blue.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Otherwise, I'm purple, red, maybe yellow.
Well, does
If
the
I'm
video say
understanding right.
if they spawn always cardinals or intercardinals?
So
Is
they...
it always opposite?
I don't think they're always opposite because... So, go ahead, Chris.
I think so as well. What? But if they spawn 4-1, the next ones will be 3 and 2. That's what I think at least.
They're not gonna be spawned on top of each other, but like they could be 4 and 1, but then they could be like, because that's what
4-2
intercardinals,
or
but then
1-2.
they could be at like A and C.
Oh, they can be between the gaps.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I think so. We just haven't seen enough variations, but I think that's true.
I'm pretty sure they're either always intercardinal or always cardinal.
Yeah, I think the video said so.
Yes. They're never going to be one on an intercardinal and one on a cardinal, for example.
Yeah.
If they go counterclockwise, I think they're intercardinals.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
remember which
yeah,
one's
yeah.
which.
Counterclockwise
Okay.
is intercardinals.
Yeah, Rize.
God, this
I
is so
agree.
much
I agree.
again. Oh.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in healing range this time.
That is a good plan.
And not panic, use mana ward if I need it.
Off top, so spread.
Yep. Thank you so much for calling that out.
I just do
That's the one thing I'm just like, it's in my opener and I'm just like,
Wait, so is it stacks or?
Spread.
Okay.
It's gonna be spread.
Oh, it's
Oh, out!
Sorry.
It's out! Yep!
Sorry.
I realized at the last second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Oh, ow.
I wish I could do callouts, but it's so hard for me to see the lines and look at the fucking thing that he spawns at the same time.
Yeah, it's for me. It like settles quite late which one he calls out.
Yeah.
Because it makes the same noise, or it's the same Phoenix noise.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm having.
Yeah.
Like, everything resolves like so late and close to when it actually goes off.
Totally do that. You were
Oh, maybe they're trying to make people actually use their eyes instead of relying on callouts.
I mean, I am trying. I am trying very hard.
What the fuck,
Phoenix
Spring?
again.
How am I gonna clear it if I'm having to rely on myself? What the fuck?
What do you mean I need to play the game?
Oh, I didn't addle.
You didn't need to heal me. I used Riddle of Earth. If I died there, it would be my own fault.
Stack.
Thank you.
I have a very basic opener, so I can look at it.
Alright, it stacks.
Joe here.
And it's in.
In. Stay in.
Get in.
Hey!
Hey, look at that.
Let's try.
First try. Nailed it. I'll just restart my parser real quick.
I don't know what's happening.
Out of the boss and knockback resistance.
Okay.
Go to your clock positions.
Snakes.
Okay, remember, we don't need to be on knock positions. Cool.
Don't pay attention.
Okay, so we don't need to swap.
Nav needs to swap with me.
No, Nav's not swapping. You and Rize are swapping.
Yeah, we are swapping.
Oh fuck yeah, we're swapping.
They're gonna be on enter.
Are they intercardinals? Go find your thing and petrify it. Oh, no, that was. Yeah, that was my bad. I actually need to pay attention to whether we're first or second. Okay, so, what would probably be good there is whichever group is second just stays as close to, like, the middle of the boss's hitbox as possible. So
Yeah,
that
clipped
whichever
by
group,
Blur.
so you don't get, like, clipped by, somebody else petrifying. I'll try and call it out.
Is it not possible just to try to go as close as possible to your own snake, so you petrify your own snake always only?
I mean, yeah, that would be nice, but also, you know, like, it might just help it be a bit tight if we stay if like whichever group doesn't need to petrify the first ad, it's just nowhere near it.
Yeah, but they should stay in the middle, in my opinion, and the ones in the petrify just go out and look
Yeah,
at
that's
their
what she said.
snake.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Is like whichever group is not hitting the ad, just like stay in the middle.
Yes.
I don't
So I'll
suppose
just try to
anyone-
call out whether it's DPS in or not.
So who's the person who has the first gaze?
Sorry, so, Maya, what was that?
Who was the person who had the first gaze alongside me?
It was tanks and healers.
Yeah, I had first case.
Okay, so we had our first ad spawn in southeast and southwest, right? So in that
Yep.
case, am I right in looking at the ad at 3? Like, if I'm going counterclockwise from looking at 1, is that right? Looking at the ad at
Yes.
3? Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
you were in the correct position there. I got petrified by you because I was in the wrong position there.
Okay.
But
One as well.
you did that right. You did that perfectly.
Awesome.
But yeah, someone just needs to call out if it's tanks like and the healers first petrifying, I guess.
I'll try. Maybe I'll just like auto attack the boss until we actually get the call outs done. Okay. Why is the monk doing this, guys? Okay, let's try. We'll see. Just let me get there. I'll get there.
Does anyone know what the... Oh, never mind.
What, Joe?
No. I need to concentrate now.
Don't we all?
I don't know what that means.
Spreads.
So, right.
Hey here, Joe.
It's gonna be in, and it's gonna be spread. So range, don't forget to move.
Spread.
Oh, yep.
What?
Oh, my bad. I needed to go out, not in.
Yep.
Do you want me to go north there if it's that radic?
Yeah, just I
I wasn't sure if you said stay here or I'm staying here.
No, I said come over here to you.
Oh.
I forgot that it was spread.
Okay.
I thought it was stack.
Yeah, same for me.
Anyway, North would have killed you, so...
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Does he spread again?
Right?
Spread.
It's gonna be out.
Oh! Somebody else.
Why did I let...
No.
Yeah, don't follow me.
Yeah, I always start to second guess myself.
Yeah, I was as well.
Before you start the countdown, does anyone know off the top of their head what the timers on the gazes are?
There aren't. You don't have to look for a number. You're not gonna get a timer.
How do you know
It's
who's
like 1
doing
and 2.
first and
It
second
says
then?
1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they have a timer as well, like
Yeah.
it says underneath them, but they don't really matter.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
You
okay.
just look
Yeah.
at that 1 or 2.
Basically simplified it for us already.
Yeah.
Thank you, game.
I'm glad because there's a lot of information there.
Yeah. Imagine if it's like Worm's Lament.
Yeah. Have a macro every single time it begins.
Yeah. Look, your
I
timer.
think I still have it. E8S, Chris.
Petra, so it stacks.
Stacks.
I prefer stacks.
Stacks is just so much easier.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be in, and then stacks.
What? Oh,
I
someone
think
was dead.
we must have got a double.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh sorry. Stop.
Oh, bye.
Yeah. I'll immune. Let's do last as long as possible. I'm just dead though, no matter what. Don't heal me. I fat fingered.
Pop knockback resistance. Get out of the middle. Or do that. Spread out. Max melee. Wow, healing during that is brutal.
Yeah.
Came.
I was trying
yeah.
to raise, so I wasn't healing. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's okay. I think that's also going to be. That's why we have a healer in the middle.
Much easier than snakes though, fucking hell.
Would it be easier to put the region healer in the middle then? Because it just seems like there's a lot of damage going
I
out
think that's
during.
probably the best thing to do.
I can just put my bell over there.
Oh,
so I don't need
perfect.
to be middle.
Yeah,
But I didn't
great.
put it that time.
Yeah, no problem. That's a lot of damage going out there. Try to remember to mitigate. I can use mantra as well. Bonk.
I've changed my mind, Rize. Can you reprisal here, please?
And do.
Thank you.
Spreads.
I better.
Great, I'm gonna stop calling that. You guys got it.
I'll be moving out. I will be moving
No,
out.
it's fine if you're calling it, I think.
No, I don't want to call it.
Oh, okay.
Need to remember not to stand on Joe.
This is gonna be tough.
Wait, I'm there.
Spread.
Oh,
Oh, I'm such an.
It is extremely tough.
You
Oh,
have to
that's-
get in right away. Yeah,
It was spread in. God damn it.
that was a hard pattern.
that was such
That
a
was
hard
really
pattern.
hard.
Wait, how?
Ah, yes, a fight I've never been in. I'll think of that.
I think 11S was slower than this.
I think it was, yeah.
The spread goes out. The spread goes out at the same time as bird slash snake. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
Uh,
After the
yeah. After.
unsafe tiles, yeah.
So I don't have to like spread out way behind Joe.
Yeah. Oh, Rize, you're my favorite.
Spread.
You know what you did. You're the best.
Did a bit past me. Question mark?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I tried to do it.
Great. Redemption time is gonna be in and spread. Oh yeah, boy!
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm lost in this fight.
Out of the hitbox.
Thank you,
Oh
Rize.
shit.
Knockback.
And spread positions.
Spread position.
Clock positions. Yeah, remember to count.
What?
Remember, ones are gonna go to one after this, and twos are gonna go to the middle.
I need someone with me. There you go.
And threes switch now. Now fours switch.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, we need to switch faster.
Oh, fantastic! Hey, that was so good!
Yeah. It feels so good.
That was
Way
great!
easier than snakes.
Oh, fantastic!
Oh, much easier.
I have no idea what's coming up.
I like
Yeah.
that so much.
Oh, it's a weird super cleans now, I think. Like, it creates illusion.
Oh, yeah, shit, okay.
This one?
Watch the clones.
God.
I think here?
Yeah, this line is safe, right?
Oh, yeah, and then we have,
What?
Oh yeah, and then he does proteins as well.
What the fuck?
Sick! Okay! That's great! I love this fight!
I fucking hate this fight.
It's so good!
I agree with Nero except for the fucking snakes.
Yeah, the snakes suck.
Well,
Health.
what was going on? Where were the safe spots?
Okay, so there, the clones on D and C were the first ones to get a animal thing, right? The one on D had a snake, the one on C had a phoenix, which means phoenix means in, snake means out. So the safe spots were going to be on the furthermost north and south 2 squares, right? We also had Octaflare on there, which was really interesting because then we have to really be prepared to spread. And then after that, he does this like line AoE on all of the DPS or all of the tanks and healers. So we have to be in clock positions. Isn't that great?
Well,
Great.
it's
Super fucking fast.
He hits 4 people at an AoE as we spread out, and then the
Oh,
other
yeah,
4
okay.
have to take the proteins.
So it's not Octaflare, so it's just 4 people. Yeah, okay, great. So we just have to watch whether it's DPS that get the spreads or tanks and healers. But
Yeah,
that also means that we have to be spread out no matter what.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
watched a video about like not clearly anymore.
I've watched the video like 4 times and I'm still fucking horrible at every mechanic.
Yeah,
It's because
so
the video like kind of staggers all the mechanics and shows you like every option it can take. So it doesn't actually show like the exact order it can go in. I think that's what's like fucking me over, to be honest. Because right now I thought it was the bit where like everybody stands like 8 of us in the middle and like we all get spreads on us, but apparently it's not. It's the flares and the lines going on. It's a lot of very similar mechanics.
yeah. So I think what we want to watch there, the important thing is not the white lines. We want to watch the dark black lines on the arena, right? So if we have, I might pull the boss here. But basically for that mechanic that we just had, right? It was going to be the north and south that were safe, right? Okay. You found the pull range. Yeah. I'm gonna reset because I wanna explain
A
this.
mark on the white line, just before it.
Nice.
Thank you, developers, for nice lines to see where the pull position is.
I think you can still use Gear Skoggle to guess the pull distance, can't you? Yeah, for some reason it has the exact same. So if you set up a macro that allows you to like whenever it becomes like castable, that's like right before the boss's pull range. Anyway, I can tell you about it later. Anyway, so we're gonna look at these black lines. And so in that occasion, we had the boss doing Phoenix on C and Snake on D, right? So kind of the middle area was unsafe, going east to west, and the middle area going north to south, basically like on C, around C and around A, we're going to be safe. So if you look at the black lines on the arena, that means, so the black square here is where we want to spread out and like those 4 clear positions, right? Because we're going to get those AoEs. So we're going to have the 2 melees, so like one melee here, and the other melee here, and then, for example, like the ranged here, exactly where Nav is, and another ranged here, for that mechanic, so we spread. And then we watch whether it's healers and tanks, or DPS that get an AoE. And if you get an AoE, like that goes off on you, if you take some damage, you kind of just like go into the circle, go into the middle of like those 2 squares. If you didn't have an AoE, if you didn't take damage, you spread out the intercardinals.
So Joe would be 1, Rizzo would be 4, and so on.
Yes, but we're looking at the black lines on the arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the white ones. Is that a little bit clearer?
I think a simple way to solve it might be that, for example, if the melee doesn't get the AoE, they just move into the center so that when they get cleaved, they're not gonna hit anyone. Like the other person could just stay there.
Yeah, exactly. We might have to move back a little bit because the line AoEs have some thickness, but like it should be fine still to keep up time.
So if you don't have the AoE, you're gonna get the line, so just go to the center. Or align yourself with the center. Basically.
Almost, but other way around. So if you do have the AoE, then you go to the center. If you don't have it, you need to be out at the intercardinals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or clean people with divine AoEs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you got hit, go to the middle, basically. If not, you can kind of stay put, spread out a bit. Watch, we're gonna get snakes again.
Oh yeah.
Practice.
I'm not gonna eat. No, I probably shouldn't.
I hate the fact that it's random what you get. Makes it
At least the second ones are always the same order.
That's true.
Like, relative to
That's
which
wrong.
ones you get first.
Yes,
There's
yeah.
next. Over here, Joe.
It's gonna be in and pair stacks.
Hey, everyone's alive.
That's one I wasn't supposed to go off. I probably won't have it for whatever else needs it next.
I think I'll have us covered.
Out knockback resistance, give you clock positions.
Oh, it's snakes.
It's okay, snakes.
Watch Divas.
DPS are gazing first.
We're fine, Bill.
Yep.
We don't have to swap.
Everyone else in the middle. DPS is out.
Yep.
They're dazing and cuddling first.
They're gonna be intercardinals, yep. Oops, I don't want to look at them first now, I got myself petrified.
Oh, okay.
No.
Nobody petrified my snack.
Yeah, sorry buddy, I was doing things in the wrong order. No, your snack was supposed to be on 3. And Delia got it.
wait.
We were first, DPS were first.
You
I
were.
was
Yeah.
supposed to look counterclockwise. What? You can't English.
No, the first 2 were on 2 and 3, I think, right?
1 and 3.
Yeah. 1 and 3, I think.
Yeah.
Oh!
3.
Oh, never mind, I
definitely
just saw it
wasn't
wrong.
So
Oh,
I saw it wrong then.
Did I do it right then, or did I?
No, you would have been on 1 in that case.
There you were one.
Oh, so I'm not. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Okay, yeah, move on.
Yeah, I was wondering why we were on the same
realized-
place. That's why I assumed they were on 2 and 3.
Yeah, I just forgot what counterclockwise meant for a few seconds.
Same, buddy. Definitely not Swiss gets another tag. We have a special tag in this Discord for that.
Okay. Perfect.
I think like half of us have it.
Red.
I hate spread. All my homies hate spread. I'm gonna try not to kill you, Joe.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, well, this is.
It's gonna be out and spread, so
God, I hate this.
Yeah.
nice.
I didn't kill Joe.
We did the hard pattern.
You'll get there.
It's fine.
Out
Literally
and
using
knockback
sprint for
resistance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to.
Knock back. Spread position.
Thanks for the reminder.
And it's find your clock positions, get max melee,
Thing.
start counting.
Two goes
All right, ones get 2 get middle.
Oh shit. Never mind.
Not two, buddy.
Thank you.
3 swap.
Easy.
We had 3 people there somehow.
Yeah, I don't really know how that happened, but it was fine.
Yeah, I think I fucked up.
That was good though.
Hey.
Aside from the fact that I killed a healer, but hey.
Okay, remember, there's gonna be, look at the black squares for this. Black squares are going to be, and you're gonna spread out at the intercardinals. Okay, so it's east-west are gonna be your safe spots. On corner, Radic.
I got exploded, so I'm intercardinal.
Okay, let's figure out where we're going for that.
That was quite fun here.
If we're going by kind of like
back to the three.
Radic, if we're going by kind of like
If we don't
quadrants,
swap,
Yeah.
both of
from the same one like
gazes
pairs
are
that we
going
had
to
before,
gaze
you would have
one
been
snake,
kind of in the corner
while
between
both
1
of
and
the
B.
kills are going to kill the other one that's not petrified.
But let's figure out where we're going for that, because I don't think we've actually established it.
Are we not just like
And now
flipping it
this time it's
clockwise?
M1 and R. During each of these raid wides,
'Cause I'm,
2
like,
players
north
will be
of,
targeted with a
or, like, between
circular
1 and
AoE
A,
that
I
gives them an
suppose, if it's,
earth
like,
resistance
north.
down.
So would I
If
not
you get
be
this
where I
debuff,
was over here?
before it's your turn. So if you happen to stand in somebody else's
I
AoE,
think it's a
when
lot
it's your turn
easier
to get hit by the
instead
spiky
of
rock,
have to
this
move
party
like
very
a whole like
particularly.
3 or 4
the
squares
group 1
over.
tank and healer together, the group
Depending
2
on
tank
which
and healer
pattern it
together,
is,
the
it's
DPS
easier to
from
just
group
kind of
1
look
and the
at
DPS
like
from group
the
2
two
together.
kitty corner
If you
squares that
order
we
your party like
have
this,
for
it'll make it
our
much simpler to spot
pairs in the
while
first mechanic.
whether or not you
You
need
know what
to
I
do
mean?
any swaps.
That's what I assumed.
When Gorgamentea finishes casting,
So
everybody gets 2
you want me to
debuffs.
So
hang around
basically-
one
First
and
is
just
1 or
adjust
2, which just says, are you the
depending
first
on
group
what
to
it
do
takes for the
things
second.
or the second group
Yes.
to do things? And then
Okay,
everybody's
yeah,
going to
sorry,
get
Joe, same
either an
for
orange
for you. Or
cone
is it same for Joe
or a
then?
green
Or is it
snake.
Joe's south.
Here's how these work.
Like 1-2 side.
When the ads spawn...
Okay,
in
does
the
everybody understand what
If you
mechanic I'm talking about? The one that we just died to?
You're talking about creation on command.
I don't know what it's called. It's yes,
With
it's
the
called
clones
creation on
and
command.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
in our positions.
So we're basically
In
figuring
this
out
case, tanks and healers got hit. Whoever
how to
got
do the
hit
spreads and
should go to
stacks
the nearest
for that.
cardinal
Okay.
and stay out of the
Well,
hitbox.
on
The other 4
Hector's
players
video,
are
it
going
has
to
us
go in the
pair
hitbox
stacks.
at intercardinals. The reason we do
Starting
this is
on
the
pair
boss is
stacks and
now,
then
without a
adjusting
cast bar,
depending on what the
going to
pattern
cast
is.
a line
Okay, so
AoE
it has it the way
for
that I
the
just
nearest
explained it to
players,
Radic.
And we need to
Great.
make sure
Right,
that
okay.
none of the players who got
Okay,
a
so
flare get hit by
basically,
this.
the same partner
Simply,
that
if
you
you
have for the
didn't get
very
hit,
first
you
mechanic
go
with the
in.
lines,
Yeah.
and then you're kind of, adjusting based off of that, like the square on either side. Find that partner group. So basically, if it's for like Navanai, if the safe spot's going to be east-west, then we'll be in like these corners. If it's north-south, then we'll be in like the south and east corner. Basically, we stay around yellow. For example, same thing for like Joe and Radic. Stay around 1. So if it's like north-south, you shift over to A. If it's east-west, you shift over to B. But stay kind of on the one side of within the black square.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
No.
No, I think I get it. So depending on if it's going, if the safe. Oh god, I don't know how to explain it. Words hard.
Joe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna borrow the A marker.
Like I'm either going to be
You're
stood here
always gonna
or
be
here.
either here, where A is,
Yeah.
or hold on, I can't see the fucking lights from here. Here.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And it's really
Cool.
easy that way because you kind of just stay around.
Yeah.
Like the same marker corner, and the ranged are going to be the same thing, except for they're just going to be like at the edge.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's...
But look at the black lines on the arena, not the white one.
Yeah, but the cleaves though aren't always guaranteed, right?
So they're either going to be on tanks and healers or on DPS. And so basically what happens is if you get an AoE, like if you take damage there, you kind of just move toward the middle of the black square, right?
Okay.
And if you don't, then you kind of stay spread around the intercardinal.
But you wanna
That
go
make sense?
You wanna go into the hitbox.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Because you have to watch for the second set, the Viper and the Phoenix. Again. There's gonna be a second set there.
Oh,
I know it sucks. Let's try. Let's go.
There's just so much happening at the same
just
time.
want to.
It really is.
I want it to be snakes like because the other one is just so much easier. I need to practice snakes.
When I get a few ways, this is all gonna click.
Yeah, it will click.
It's E8S all over again.
And it's also just like watching the video multiple times now that we've seen it.
Auto spread.
Yeah, let me spread. Thanks.
Oh, I heard.
Shit.
It's gonna be spread, and it's gonna be in right after this. So run in.
That snapshot.
That's so tight
Yeah.
for ranged. That's ridiculously tight.
Like, I couldn't even finish my cast.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Out, knockback resistance. Clock positions. Oh, let's just reset. Where's my healer buddy at? Yeah, that pattern really sucks for ranged. It's so tight. Now they'll really try to stay kind of in the middle of the white bit to give you as much space as possible.
Alright, thank you.
That is the doo-doo pattern.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't want to imagine how bad this is on Black Mage.
Where's the summoner?
Spread.
Oh, hey, redemption! Spread! And in right after this.
Oh, that was smoother, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. That is a bit smoother.
I was on the right spot. I think I got snapshot. I don't know. This is
Probably
ridiculous.
not started.
Yeah.
If I don't have a perfect slide caster, I'm fucked.
Chris, buddy, you see where you are? On the black lines? You have to be inside the black line, where I just died. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
You will know my rage.
I mean, I have it easy. I can just use my dash for this, but holy fuck.
You did dash into the butler as well, though, which was quite funny. Stop!
Rest eternal.
I feel like if I would switch class at this point, I would just dive to it because I'm just too used to dashing now.
Hey, Adel, sorry.
Spread.
Enemy spreads.
My brain not working.
It's gonna be spreads again, and it's gonna be out after this.
That's a much easier pattern.
Yeah.
It's always easier when it's inside at the start.
Yeah.
At least that's how I experienced it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
All the big folks then.
Whoop.
I think if
Probably
people
just
die
roll
here,
for it.
isn't it probably better to just reset because like somebody's
Yeah,
gonna
I
get two
agree.
AoEs
Yeah,
anyway?
probably. That was my bad, sorry.
There's a chance though the AoE goes doubly on the tank, and the tank can immune it.
I'm getting
Yeah,
distracted.
but I'd still rather
No.
just have like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just reset.
I'm casting late.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Stacks.
Stacks. Stacks, by the way.
Thanks, I have 3 for 1.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that snapshot is fucking.
Holy fuck.
I survived the stack by myself just now.
Yeah, my bad.
Did we get 2 again? Is that what it was?
Yeah, tanks and healers had them, and Joe died. So
Are you resetting?
I literally moved out at the exact same time as you, Radek.
yeah, no, the snapshot's really bad on though.
Well, at least we now know that tanks can take the stack by themselves. Say it was all in the name of Siren.
Also, Joe, I wouldn't rely on looking at me, honestly.
Oh, I wasn't. I'm just saying, like, I moved out, but you didn't die, and I did.
But yeah, I'm just saying I do tend to move late, so. Stacks.
Oh, it was my bad. Oh my god. Just wipe.
Nope.
I know, right? I was getting really tired of dying.
Urge to play Summoner Rising. Yeah, maybe I should.
I mean, do you even get a chance to cast there?
Rest eternal.
I cast it, and then I moved, and then I died.
Priorities.
Oh shit.
Tank privilege.
Yeah.
You can even survive one of those as a non-tank.
Can you?
Just get the damage. Yeah, I got hit multiple times. You just get the damage down. Still, I wouldn't recommend, but you know.
I want to hit both times. Back.
Count?
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Did I get clipped?
Either that or mitigation.
I mean, I was applying mitigation, so I don't know about.
I had temperance up for that as well.
I think I got clipped. That's the most reasonable explanation.
So, for that bit, you count which one, like, he does the things where the pillars come out of the floor, right? He does that. Okay, so 1s stack on 1, and 2s go to middle, and then 3s swap with 1 and 4 swaps with middle.
third jump score.
So as soon as you take the hit, you move to the side between 1 and 2. Regardless of whether you're 1 or 2, or whatever number you are. So if you hit first, originally, stand on 1. And then once you get hit, you move to B. If you were second, you stand on 2, and then move to B. And if you're 3, you go to 1, and if you're 4, you go to 2, after the first 2 have taken their hit. There's only ever 4.
You have a partner, so it's like stacks. There's 2 of you taking the blow.
Can we chat mitigation there for a second?
Mm-hmm.
So I just died to damage there. I think I just missed a heal. I used mantra, but it's only going to hit like 4 people. I can try to use it early, but it won't cover the entire thing. I'll definitely use feint on that. I didn't that time, that was my bad. What other mitigation do we have on that?
I'm using temperance for it.
Great.
I'm using Hollows, that's 10%, and Caracol, that's another 10%.
Okay.
I'll have missionary and reprisal at that point, so I can use either or both. Okay, I'll just missionary then.
Okay, Joe missionary, Rize reprisal, me feint. Great. Okay, let's try that.
I've been also mana warding. I might have Addle if it's needed.
No, don't. I mean, we should be fine with that amount of mitigation, probably. Oh, yeah, my bad. It's fine, right?
We'll figure it out.
We'll surely just get the same pattern again, right? Surely. Hair stacks! It's gonna be pair stacks, and it's gonna be out. Get out of the middle, because snake. Nice. Knockback resistance. Block positions. Snakes, not the same pattern. Of course. Everybody middle. DPS are gonna go first, so tanks and healers are gonna be in the middle. And we don't need to swap. They're gonna be on Cardinals? Inter-Cardinals, sorry.
Oh, come on!
No, 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 no! Oh, wait. I saw the wrong one. I didn't kill it. I was so confused. No, you were right, Chris, I'm sorry. I'm trying to, I'm doing the thing where I'm trying to call out for everybody. And, yeah. Sorry, it was my bad.
I petrified mine, but I looked too early, so I also got petrified.
No, you did that perfectly, Chris. Let me fix the markers.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Alright, let's go. I know.
Hopefully.
I really just, yeah.
I know.
Same.
That's the issue with this fight, isn't it?
See, I want to never get it again for the rest of my life.
Already?
I'll be happy if we only ever get... If the snakes somehow remove themselves from this fight. Pair stacks?
What did you say, pair stacks?
Pair stacks, yes.
Thanks.
Easy.
Phoenix in, stacks afterwards.
Oh, I am moving. Yes.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
I thought I was dead.
Use knockback resistance, get out of the middle. Okay, it's knockback first.
Oh,
Remember to count.
fucking hell.
Reset.
Reset.
Yeah. I don't know why I like mentally said 1 to myself as I died, but I guess that's good practice.
Oh, I was just gonna suggest we take a break.
Oh, Paul.
One more pull. Look at that shield, though.
Special treatment.
I should early pull.
Yeah, but I end up doing it. I think I should start shielding myself.
That's why I started to put regen on you.
It's a different kind of special treatment, and I don't feel the right kind of special.
Air stacks?
Oh, pair stacks, not super idea. Pair stacks.
It's gonna be out and
Choke.
stacks.
I survived, don't worry. Go, provoke.
Joe ran away from me.
And then you just hope that it's on tanks.
Oh,
Shut up.
Joe got altered.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Out! Knockback resistance! Pray. Just out. Snake time. Alright, tanks healers in first. No swap. Gonna be on Cardinals?
Ah, someone petrified me.
Oh. Bonk. Oh, I killed it though! Yeah boy, we got it! I'll take that. It's gonna be counterclockwise from B for us, Chris. So we start on yellow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's take a break.
So, I was right to go to A there, yes? With my petrifier?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
No, Chris, you still petrified the one on B. Someone did. Okay. Someone did. Good job. So, Radek, did you have a poison or a petrify?
Petrify, I petrified A.
Oh, interesting. Well, someone petrified B. Maybe you weren't facing the direction that you thought, and then I killed it. So one of the snakes died. It was very exciting. I also died. Alright, let's take 10 minutes. Maybe refresh yourself on some aspects of the video, and see you in a few. Yeah.
All right. If you look, you're going to get these debuffs, right? This 1 just means you're going first, and the 2 means you're going second. This one right here means you're a voice. When this debuff expires, which is right here, you're going to send out a cone in front of you that petrifies everything. And then this one right here, this green one, I don't have this green one, but basically the green one is an AoE explosion around you. What we do is we have our markers set up. A is right here, 1 is right here. So what we do is we call out A or 1. And what that means is A starts from A and then goes clockwise. 1 starts from 1 and goes counterclockwise. Basically, the goal of this phase is there's going to be 4 snakes. You have to petrify them and then put this green AoE on the snake to kill it. So I call A. So basically, because the snake is here and here, because I called A, I'm going to start on A and then I'm going to go over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my character and I'm going to point my voice at this. Okay. All right. You put your voice there and then you see Chet right here. He's going to explode. See that green shit? That kills the snake. If you don't freeze the snake is going to cast this ability that gives everybody a damage down, and you don't want to have that. If you freeze the snake and then you don't hit it with the poison, it will unfreeze and cast that thing. You just do this twice. The numbers just indicate who goes first and who goes second. Yeah.
Now, as this happens, one advantage that you can have is there is room for a healers that will be... For the 2 that are on the outside, I'm looking here. If at any point in time I see one of the volcanic torches carve a blue line along these lines here, then I know that that square immediately is unsafe and I could ignore it. If by the end one of them is still safe, I go there. If by the end neither of them is safe, I stay middle. The volcanic torches are starting to get grown, and as you can see, the north one's about to get a line above it, so that's unsafe now. As the volcanic torches finish, I realize that this line here has never been covered up, and therefore that is my safe spot. There's only ever one safe spot, so if that one doesn't get covered up, the middle is not safe. I have to move. Everybody does this within their own quadrant, and it works perfectly. What adds to one extra layer of trickiness, I mentioned before, the boss is storing either an Octaflare or Tetraflare. I'm going to show this as if he stored Octaflare, so the spreads. And also, while the volcanic torches are growing, the boss casts Sunforge and either shows Snake or Bird. Here we get Bird, which means that it's going to be in middle at the end. First, dodge the torches in your respective square. And now, because it's Bird and it was Octaflare, we're going to spread while in middle afterwards. This is quite quick timing, and if you have an unlucky pattern, healers in range, you might want to cast sprints just to be able to make it a little bit easier to get to your spot in time. Afterwards, the boss does its tank buster, Flame Viper. This is pretty ingenious by the developers. You can't invuln this. It's going to be 2-line AoEs targeting the first whoever's got top aggro, so it requires a tank swap during the cast, but it gives both a bleed and a magic vuln up. If you try to invuln it and you take the second hit, the bleed on magic vuln will kill you the second your invuln drops off. Not just heavy like if you invuln in the previous tank buster, it's a tank swap afterwards. This is quite quick. 2 players will spread roughly for this. One advantage that you can have is there is room for a healer to be able to go towards the middle to make this healing check easier. We're about to get 4 sets of pretty hard-hitting raid wides. During each of these raid wides, 2 players will be targeted with a circular AoE that gives them an earth resistance down. If you get this debuff before it's your turn, so if you happen to stand in somebody else's AoE, when it's your turn to get hit by the spiky rock, you will die to it instantly. So everybody needs to stay spread. Additionally, the order you get hit by these will matter for the next mechanic, so I recommend counting as these go along. As that first hit would happen on voice chat, I would say 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s. There's nothing visually other than the timer of when your debuff's going to fall off to tell you which number you were after the fact. So make sure you remember, for this point here, I'm going to add these dots. They don't appear in the game. These are just to help to illustrate the mechanic. Now, the next thing that the boss does is Stomp Dead. This is 4 jumps that are baited by the furthest player away. It's not about how far they jump, but they have a circular AoE that hits where they land that can be soaked by 2 players. These can only be soaked if you don't have a debuff still. If your debuff is still on, the jump will kill you. Thus, for the first jump, 1s need to be the furthest players away. Then 2s need to be the furthest player away because their debuff's the only one that will fall off in time. Then 3s, then 4s. What I'm showing here is a simple way to solve this, but not by any means my recommended strategy for this. Instead, I strongly recommend that you try this uptime version of it. As soon as Stomp Dead happens, the players who are hit first are going to go to the 1-way mark, 2s go middle, and everybody else goes to B over on the east. This is the northeast or uptime strat for this. The boss jumps to 1, and as you can see, the AoE is quite small. As soon as 1s get hit, 3s swap. The boss will jump to the 2s, 2s and 4s swap, jumps back to the 3s, jumps back to the 4s. Much easier to heal, way easier to keep uptime. Definitely do this version instead. Afterwards, the boss will transform back. Now I want to show you the other possible mini-phase you could have had. So on the first transformation, the boss could have instead, when casting Reforged Reflection, turned into Snake mode. As soon as you see that it's becoming a snake, get out, as this comes with an AoE that fills the entirety of its hitbox. Max melee is fine. Stack up middle and prepare for Gorgamentea. I'm going to put the party list over on the side, and just to sake a second, I've ordered this party list very particularly. I have the Group 1 Tank and Healer together, the Group 2 Tank and Healer together, the DPS from Group 1, and the DPS from Group 2 together. If you order your party like this, you'll make it much simpler to spot in a while whether or not you need to do any swaps. When Gorgamentea finishes casting, everybody gets 2 debuffs. The first is a 1 or 2, which just says, are you the first group to do things, or the second group to do things? And then everybody's going to get either an orange cone or a green snake. Here's how these work. When the ads spawn in a little bit, if you have an orange cone like main tank, you have a gaze attack that's capable of petrifying what you look at. Aim it at a player and they're petrified for about 10 seconds and are not going to be happy with you. Aim it at an ad and it petrifies them. We don't kill these ads with DPS, instead we kill these ads with the green snake debuff. If an ad is petrified, you can stand on that petrified ad to instant kill them with one of the poison puddles. This hits for heavy damage, so watch players' health when they're taking the green puddle, whereas the gaze does no damage. Now, reminder of our snake priorities. We're going to get snake spawning 2 at a time, and we need to make sure that tanks and healers go to separate ones, DPS go to separate one. Group 1 is looking at 4 and rotating counterclockwise. Group 2 is looking at A and rotating clockwise. This is defined the snake you're either going to gaze at or kill with a poison puddle. Right about now is a good time to check, do you need any swaps? So if you've ordered the party like I mentioned previously, look at the tanks and healers. It works out perfectly that the group 1s have both a gaze and a kill, group 2s have both a gaze and a kill. The DPS aren't so lucky. The DPS this time, both in group 1 have gotten the gaze, and both in group 2 have gotten the kill. If we don't swap, both of the gazes are going to gaze one snake, while both of the kills are going to kill the other one that's not petrified, and as a result, both will explode and kill us. As a result, we need to do a swap. My recommendation is, if you have this pattern here, where it's cone, cone, snake, snake, in either the tank healers or the DPS, you do a swap for that role. I'd have tanks or melees be the ones to swap. So in this case, M1 and M2 are going to just swap their priority. M1 is going to look at A and go clockwise, M2 will look at 4 and go counterclockwise. Everyone else does exactly the same as always. The boss will cast Into the Shadows, and we get 2 of those tunneling gaze ads. One trick with this, ignore where they appear. When they appear, they're either going to turn clockwise or counterclockwise. This tells you whether or not they're going to stop on a cardinal or an intercardinal. If they turn clockwise, they're going to stop on a cardinal. Counterclockwise, they're stopping on an intercardinal. They will clockwise, they're going to stop on a cardinal. Clockwise, they're going to stop on a cardinal. And we get 2 of those tunneling gaze ads. One trick with this, are going to just swap their priority. M1 is going to look at A and go clockwise, M2 will look at 4 and go counterclockwise. Everyone else does exactly the same as always. The boss will cast Into the Shadows, and we get 2 of those tunneling gaze ads. One trick with this, ignore where they appear. When they appear, they're either going to turn clockwise or counterclockwise. This tells you whether or not they're going to stop on a cardinal or an intercardinal. If they turn clockwise, they're going to stop on a cardinal. Counterclockwise, they're stopping on an intercardinal. They will always end up all 4 snakes at the end on all cardinals or all intercardinals. Here come the snakes, and as soon as they turn counterclockwise, we know they're going to end on an intercardinal. Make sure to look away from them. Clockwise, they're going to stop on a cardinal. Counterclockwise, they're stopping on an intercardinal. They will always end up all 4 snakes at the end on all cardinals or all intercardinals. Here come the snakes. And as soon as they turn counterclockwise, we know they're going to end on an intercardinal. Make sure to look away from them. Note that the timing's delayed here. The ads appear, then the gaze goes off. And now we get to work. First, the tanks are the first one. Make sure to look at cardinals. Here come the snakes. And as soon as they turn counterclockwise, we know they're going to end on an intercardinal. Make sure to look away from them. Note that the timing's delayed here. The ads appear, then the gaze goes off. And now we get to work. First, the tanks are the first ones with the gaze attack. They gaze their ad. And then the healers step on to kill. Once again, we look away from the second set. That'll be on the other intercardinals. And now, this time it's M1 and R1 with the gaze. And M2 and R2 with the kill. With all this done, stack up middle and heal up. Be aware, if at any point in time you don't kill an ad, they do cast what is essentially their version of an Enrage that hits very hard. You can survive it with mitigation, but it gives everyone a damage down, so it's more or less just for prog's sake. Heal up and shield for Ectothermos, which is a raid-wide, and if you survive that, you're done with Snake Phase. After whichever transformation comes first, the boss is going to cast a mechanic, Illusory Creation. This spawns 4 clones of the boss on each of the cardinals. I recommend pre-positioning inside the middle square created by the black lines, and being in with your corner with your partner. When the boss casts Creation on command, 2 of the ads are going to start to cast Sunforge. This will always be a snake and a bird, and they'll be perpendicular to each other. To make this easy, find the bird. The safe spots for this are always in line with that bird, so if the bird's on the east-west line, you move and dodge east-west. Stay within the black lines. Before this goes off, Manifold Flames is cast, and the boss is going to target either all tank healers or all DPS first with a flare attack. That's why we're spread in our positions. In this case, tanks and healers got hit. Whoever got hit should go to the nearest cardinal and stay out of the hitbox. The other 4 players are going to go in the hitbox at intercardinals. The reason we do this is the boss is now, without a cast bar, going to cast a line AoE at the 4 nearest players, and we need to make sure that none of the players who got a flare get hit by this. Simply, if you didn't get hit, you go in. Now, as this happens, 2 more Sunforge. Whoever got hit should go to the nearest cardinal and stay out of the hitbox. The other 4 players are going to go in the hitbox at intercardinals. Manifold Flames is cast, and the boss is going to target either all tank healers or all DPS first with a flare attack. That's why we're spread in our positions. In this case, tanks and healers got hit. Whoever got hit should go to the nearest cardinal and stay out of the hitbox. The other 4 players are going to go in the hitbox at intercardinals. The reason we do this is the boss is now, without a cast bar, going to cast a line AoE at the 4 nearest. The bird's on the east-west line, you move and dodge east-west. Stay within the black lines. Before this goes off, Manifold Flames is cast, and the boss is going to target either all tank healers or all DPS first with a flare attack. That's why we're spread in our positions. In this case, tanks and healers got hit. Whoever got hit should go to the nearest cardinal and stay out of the hitbox. The other 4 players are going to go in the hitbox at intercardinals. The reason we do this is the boss is now, without a cast bar, going to cast a line AoE at the 4 nearest players, and we need to make sure that none of the players who got a flare get hit by this. Simply, if you didn't get hit, you go in. Now, as this happens, 2 more Sunforged. This will always be either double snake or double bird. So the safe spot is either the middle square, or as we see here, all 4 of the outer squares. Give your healers a chance to top you up, as there's a huge amount of damage going out in this phase, and then head towards your square. You now get either Nest of Flame Vipers or Tetraflare. Nest of Flame Vipers are spreads, but they're line AoEs centered on the boss. Tetraflare are stack on your partners. Here it is with Nest of Flame Vipers. We're all in our outside corners via the black lines, and we dodge everything there. Just going to show you that same combo of mechanics, but what happened if you got the opposite roll on everything. So here the bird is on the north-south line, so we spread north-south within the black lines. Here's Manifold Flames, but targeting all of the DPS, so tanks and healers go in at the intercardinals, while DPS stay out of the hitbox and stay on the cardinal. Here we get double bird, so the safe spot will be in that middle black square. And here we get Tetraflare, so everybody stacks on their partner in the corner. Immediately after this finishes, the boss is going to make a bunch of volcanic torches appear, starting from the north and the east always. Their pattern will only ever leave one safe spot in the corner. Here's how we solve this. Always look in the direction of the southwest or the 3 corner. If they go there and they turn towards 2, so counterclockwise, you head towards 4. If instead they head towards there and they turn clockwise towards 4, you go towards 2. If they head there, and both of them turn away as they get to the 3 corner, 3 is officially safe. Finally, if they both head towards 3, and they turn towards it to cover it up like that, then your safe spot is 1. There are no rotations or mirrors of this pattern. You can always look at 3 to be able to spot where the safe spot is. Wherever you get to, make sure you heal and mitigate for a Genesis of Flame raid-wide. And then the boss is going to start its next reflection mechanic. So if you had Centaur first, you'll get Snake. If you had Snake first, you had Side. And just to take a second, I've ordered this party list very particularly. I have the Group 1 Tank and Healer together, the Group 2 Tank and Healer together, the DPS from Group 1, and the DPS from Group 2.
That's okay, just don't accept. Triple healer when though?
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem.
Hey, we've done 30 wipes. Yeah,
We
boy.
wipe so early, we don't get far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mainly want to check the snake thing, if they were always cardinals or intercardinals, and they're always, if they start with intercardinals, it's gonna be intercardinals always, and vice versa.
Oh yeah, that's good to know.
But if it's 1-4, then the other ones will be 3-2, and if they're in between, they'll be in between always.
I just clarify something.
Yes,
If I'm starting at B, am I going clockwise or counterclockwise?
For what mechanic, Joe?
Snakes.
For snakes, you're going clockwise.
Okay, good. That's what I thought.
So you do yellow, and then blue, and then purple.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good to check.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Okay, eat my inputs, why don't you game?
Extra.
Hair stacks.
I will have a fancy spiff gas now. Charter.
Hair stacks and in?
Easy battle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't move again.
Can we just always have that pattern?
Yeah, seriously. Oh, clock positions, knockback resistance. I'll use feint here. I probably also used it too early.
I got one, nice.
Okay, remember 1-on-1, 2's in, everybody else on B. 3 swap. And 4 swap. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna look for east, west, or north, south, which is gonna be safe first. It's gonna be north, south. Go to your kind of like clock, like spread positions within that. If you got hit, move in. Everybody else takes the lines. Yeah, cool. I was not in quite the right position. So you gotta watch the black lines there.
Nope.
You took 2 because I didn't know the spread would go off so quickly, so I didn't move back. So I did as well for the same thing.
Cool. Yeah, we haven't really seen that much, so.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Sure. So it's like,
Okay, pair stacks. It's gonna be in and pair stacks, remember?
Still just so tight.
Really is. Out! Clock positions, knockback resistance. Snake time. Alright, yeah.
Yep.
DPS in first. Yeah, it's gonna be intercardinals.
Oh, I got 55. I think we get the stake at least. No, we did.
Yeah, you, if you're not a tanker healer there, remember not to stay. Oh yeah, you got petrified, so it's fine. Yeah. You would have had to move out.
I'm confused about something.
Yes.
So I was second, yes? I had a 2.
Yes. Yes.
So I petrify one of the second set.
Yes.
But my petrify went off right before they spawned. Like, actually dropped in.
Huh, I don't know.
Oh, is it just because I got petrified or something? I don't
Maybe
know.
it's if you get petrified, you unleash your petrified.
No, because I've been petrified before and it still hasn't gone off for like a few seconds.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Chat have any ideas?
Oh, it's because I died. It's because
Okay.
the snakes went off. They just triggered immediately. Yeah. Okay.
Right, okay.
Also, just to make sure, so that was both of us near, right? So I was on swap, right?
You need to watch delay to see if you swap.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't think we had to swap there.
Okay.
Did you say stack crazy?
Yeah, it's like.
Alright, it's gonna be inside and stack.
I don't know why I come down south after that every time.
You're afraid of tank stuff?
A bit.
I too am afraid of tank stuff.
I'm just making more movement for myself.
Out! Knockback resistance. Yeah, sword positions count. Okay, 1's to 1, 2's in. Nice.
It's just so comfy.
It really is. It's gonna be north and south. Go to your spread positions.
What?
Okay. Let's talk about spread positions.
I was missing joke friend.
Yes.
They're not supposed to stack though, they're supposed to be spread.
Yep.
Hello, Mr. Wall. I was gonna go say hi.
Yeah, I evidently don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, so this is the one that we were talking about before the break, Joe, right? So you basically just stay on kind of that like quadrant that you are for the very first mechanic.
Yeah.
So if it's north-south, you're basically like just off of 1. Kind of toward A.
Yeah.
And if it's east-west, you're kind of off of 1 but toward B.
Okay.
Within the black square.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Oh, sorry.
Petra, the tax.
Sheer flesh of bone.
Okay, remember it's going to be pair stacks.
It's stacked, yeah.
And it's Phoenix, so it's in.
I don't
The
like
amount of
that.
damage that does just takes the breath out of my lungs.
It is, yeah.
I
Can
don't
you
like
use
that
Faint
we're
on it,
getting a
Chris?
pattern.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Out! Knockback resistance, etc., etc. Snake. Snake time, boys. Tanks healers out, DPS in.
No swap.
Oh, we're fine.
No swap. It's gonna be an inch of cardinals.
Oh, got petrified.
Oh.
You're not petrified in the middle.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Don't know
Kill
why.
one snake with Maya.
Yeah, we did
One
it.
snake.
Somehow I got in position to gaze that just before I got to it, I think, so it worked okay.
I did mine fine, but I think other people got petrified.
I couldn't kill my snake because I got petrified in middle.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, I think, to manage the petrification and, like, poison debuff so that you don't petrify the person who has the poison. I think that's just going to take practice on the timing, to be honest. I think the second set is easier because you know what intercardinals they're going to be at, or
Okay.
cardinals. Yeah, pair stacks. It's out, and then stack skin, remember? Sorry, that was a late call out. I'm just doing it. Oh.
I got you, no. I'm dead.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
I didn't have time to mitigate.
But you saved Joe first like a true bro. Knife back resistance out of hitbox. Yeah, reset.
Alright.
Yeah, the reason.
Oh.
I'm.
Save Joe, that's all that matters. I didn't actually think one auto would kill me either. It's like, fucking... Oh, soldier, oh, I can take one auto, then I can pop mix. No, I just die. Oh, that's a
Spread.
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 It's gonna be out, and it's gonna be spread right after this, so...
Oh, I'm such a idiot.
Just takes practice.
Wait, this is okay. No, it's not okay. I was wondering if right after he's casted if you can just provoke back or not. But you actually have to wait for the cast. And it doesn't have a cast bar, which is annoying.
Yeah, I wait for like a beat. Out! Knockback resistance, clock positions! It's snakes, just be out. Or be Rize.
Yeah, I'm just... Oh.
DPS in, tanks healers are gonna get the first one.
I think this is a wipe since one is dead.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
that's true, and it's gonna be a swap as well.
I have nothing.
Let's just practice, I guess.
Yeah, just see what you can do. It's gonna be... Oh, well.
Yay, we got one.
Hey,
Yay.
Yeah.
we did it.
Radic, that was gonna be a case of a swap, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
It was so hectic I didn't even check.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. it's completely fine. We are just getting a feel for it right now. We couldn't have done it anyway.
Rest eternal, dark depths of this prison.
Gonna dash back.
I miss when Tomo used to call that swap.
I called out swap there. You ignored me, rightfully.
Spread, by the way.
It's gonna be in, and it's gonna be spread.
Oh, in, right. I didn't ignore
I
it.
feel
Like,
so unloved.
I heard in, and for some reason my brain registered the other way.
I listened.
Thank you, Joe.
I listened, I just looked at the song.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
This is the least fun part of progging. Well, no, the least fun part of Savage. I hate
I don't know what you're talking about. This is my favorite part of Savage.
It's just because it's just annoying because it's like I can't do the mechanics straight away easily.
Yeah.
Still beats waiting in Party Finder, to be honest.
Yup.
Well, get
Spread.
this now.
Gonna be spreads. Be in, and then spread right afterwards.
such a fucking idiot! Like, I heard it and I registered it, but still. Ah, I hate
Been there. Out! Clock positions, knockback resistance. Just get out.
Out of my area type, but I think for some reason.
Snake time.
No swap.
Tank Sealer's out. Radic, we're swapping.
Yep.
I'm gonna be on Intercardinals.
Careful.
Ah. Oh, I killed it.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, I looked right at. I
At least
looked
we
right
got
at
it, yeah.
No, that was my bad. I looked the wrong way. That's okay. It just takes practice. I'm having a hard time evaluating like where the snakes are gonna end up fast.
If you're in the boss's hitbox there, right, you shouldn't be getting petrified, right?
What? No, you still have to look away from the snakes.
It depends on which way you're looking. You can see a max uptime, but you just need to not be looking at where the snakes are popping up.
Yep. If you have your back to them, then you're fine.
Octa, so it's bad.
Yeah.
Yes, it's spread.
Yes, bad.
It's gonna be in, and then it's Octa spread.
Oh fuck me.
Oh.
Oh no.
My brain just breaks during that because I
Yeah.
immediately think to go behind Joe instead of just like.
Sorry, would it help if I called sides or middle?
I think.
No.
Instead?
My problem is
I'm dead.
like when it's that pattern, I just keep thinking of like the later mechanic, and instead of like standing with Joe while waiting, I just go
I
way in the back,
see. Yeah, I get what you mean.
and I'm also dead.
Thank you for calling that, Chris. I got in just in time. Hello, buddy. How you doing?
Praying before a god.
Surprisingly hard how it can, like, in and out can be that hard. Like, I don't get it.
It's just because there's so many things layered on top of each other.
I'll try calling sides or middle. Let's see if that helps.
That was that.
Rest eternal.
Those are the calls we need.
Alright, Radic, you're up.
No, thank you. Petra Fleur, by the way.
Tristax.
I could do it in P4, not here.
I still need.
It's only a matter of time. It's gonna be sides and it's gonna be stacks. I know, it gets me every time.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Wait, you have a max melee indicator?
Knockback.
You will know my rage.
Spreads. Max melee.
I was gonna die.
Praying before a god.
I think I got 4.
I'm just gonna guess.
One has 2, so we're dead. No one was on 2, so I think it skipped one. Well, you can't do anything about it if you're dead.
I was also 2 because I died on the second hit.
Yeah.
He's got to have the final
He
say.
just wants to kill count.
Yeah.
But this feels so much harder than the third fight, though, to be honest. Yeah.
So the third fight just puts you to sleep until 30%.
Yep. And then you have to use your brain.
It's literally just second tier of Eden.
Mm-hmm.
You do E7, it's fucking boring, and then you do E8 and it's like a wake-up call.
Did you say it was pair stacks?
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be sides and pair stacks.
Here I might want to move. Okay. You have time.
He's living life on the edge.
I mean, he knows I'm not going to move for him, so he either moves or he dies.
Yeah, I was standing between both of us, so.
Tanks establishing dominance rate, clock positions, knockback resistance, yada 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 yada. It's snake time. Alright, I'm not gonna look at the snake I meant to petrify before it petrifies us.
Fine joke.
Okay, tank stealer's in. We do not need to swap. Radic.
Yep, I checked.
God. Alright, gonna be on Cardinals.
Oh, come on!
Wait.
Oh no, you were right, I was wrong. I was wrong, Radic. You were right.
Yeah, because I go from...
No, you're right.
Yes.
Yep, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just really... I struggle with figuring out where they're gonna, be in advance, I guess?
Just do what I do. Just
Yeah.
frantically turn your camera.
Just close your eyes, it's that easy. Just turn off your monitor or something.
Your monitor and spin in a circle. Play Russian roulette with the snakes.
Sounds like a viable strategy.
Just do the mechanic.
Why do I keep hearing the rescue sound? Am I...
We're spamming rescue.
No, you're just hearing things.
Dear, oh lord. I think it's pair stacks.
Pair
Stack.
stacks. Same thing as
It's
last
gonna
time.
be sides and pair stacks.
You made it.
What? What?
Knockback.
You checking your DPS, Chris?
Oh
Count.
Oh, I must have hit accidentally the button. I'm sorry.
I need a one friend. I don't have a
Just
one.
pray.
Oh boy. No, I'm not gonna live. Oh, you're a four friend.
Nope. Good. Okay. No, it's fine. You can practice this. You can practice where you need to. Do stay and practice this. Yep. Joe, you start on one. Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. So they're gonna be on east-west. Find the black squares. Go stand in the corner.
Oh, I was there.
Slightly more south, Joe.
Ooh.
We survived.
Yeah. Joe,
Hello.
you see the black square there?
Yeah.
You wanted to be on the east-west side of the black square, so a little bit more south from where you were.
Yeah.
But you were in the right region.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out how to describe it, like, general vicinity.
Rest eternal in the dark.
I won't die. Was that a one shot from Walter?
What the fuck?
Did it do 63k to you?
Yeah, I guess it did.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Alright, that's a tag. Somebody offer him up.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Hephaestus starts the fight, just telling you to sit down.
You say it was Octa.
Yes.
Okay. You can maybe greed one shot. It's gonna be spreads. It's other.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah, it's a fine. For Rize, it is not fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was my fault.
Oh, I don't want to be here.
Hello there.
I'm leaving. I couldn't even leave.
Taking you with me.
I want to go back to doing 7.
No, you are trapped. For at least another 9 minutes.
I'm enjoying this.
Me too, I'm loving this.
For some reason, it's so hard for me.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be like, make sure everyone studies the video before Thursday.
What do you mean I actually have to do my homework? What the
Somebody who didn't do their homework is getting the dunce cap of shame. You can quote me on this on Wednesday.
Oh, we can make him glamour.
Ha, I'm a Viera.
Yup.
I had that.
It's gonna be stacks, and remember to run in right after this.
Oh, come on! The pattern sucks so much.
It does, yeah. It's really fast.
I need to figure out a fail-safe way to do it.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Am I
Tanks,
seeing
how
it?
much do you love your DPS? Yeah, out, clock resistance, knockback resistance. Snake time. TPS in first.
Fine, great.
We do not need to swap.
These rescue sounds.
Cardinal
Thank you,
positions.
Oh, come on! I got petrified in the middle.
Yeah. Okay, that's why.
What?
Where's my explosion?
Oh,
Someone's
What?
oh yeah,
went off
someone
in
got
the
me.
middle.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go after my poison in time.
Why does the poison kill me even though I'm on the petrified state? Snake.
If you already, yeah.
Oh, did I get? I don't think I got petrified. I was looking completely away. Maybe I
I
did.
think the poison does damage, and you might have been like 1 tick of HP like down or something, and then it kills you.
Poison, when it explodes on you, does a lot of damage.
Yeah. It.
Well, I'll use Temperance there then, I guess. Or should I save it? No, I should save it.
To be honest, I'm not sure what other.
You like venison yourself, maybe?
Yeah.
Guess I can use.
I don't know what I'll do.
I don't know if it's.
I have reprisal there. I have shake for second set. Spread.
We'll have to. Yeah, we'll have a look at mitigation after this, because I know the phases don't line up consistently.
Yeah.
Did you say it was spread?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be sides and spread.
Good job.
Nice.
Oh! I was too provoked. I was too joke.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Alright, out, knockback resistance, etc. Snakes again.
Swap.
Yep.
We are
Swap for us as well, yeah. DPS second, by the way.
Oh, I didn't get petrified.
Oh,
Yeah, I died again.
You
Why
have
did-
shake this time when you're in town as well.
Hey,
so
yeah!
Also, why do we have damage now?
Raid white, raid white.
We're alive.
Yeah, why do we have a damage now?
We got hit by a snake, it sounds like.
Yeah, I think a snake exploded.
Yeah. I killed one, but it wasn't petrified when I killed it.
Oh,
Ah.
so it's damage.
Yeah, it explosive is something.
Okay, find your corners. Find your happy corners.
Oh, that- okay, okay.
North south are going to be safe. Remember, if you get hit by this, you're going to be moving into the middle.
Oh, it's on me.
If not, you get... Yep, sweet. And then this is just everybody gets a protein, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's two
mid
players,
and
so.
everyone gets the protein.
Yep.
We're like,
Radic, we made it to the thing!
Yeah.
It's one.
It's not. It's yeah,
oh
one.
shit. You can do it.
Rize, according
okay.
to our other tank main friend, that is the mechanic for which you just let the tanks worry about it.
Shit. Makes sense though.
Also, Joe, for that mechanic, literally just look for the bird.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, it was Chris.
Spreads.
So, spread.
He says hi, Chris. It's gonna be middle and then spread.
Yeah, I'm glad that like when one person dies, the AoE doesn't go to someone else.
Yeah, that is nice.
X go to someone else though.
Yeah, that is annoying.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Walk back. Oh, snake.
Oh, I'm dead then. I heard knockback, so like I shouldn't have listened.
I'm always using knockback no matter what, so...
Yep.
No spread.
Fine go.
I mean, no swap even.
Yeah.
Although I didn't think I have a debuff, so I think we're kind of...
Dead.
Yeah.
We can survive one.
Oh,
Just,
I got
yeah.
petrified. Yeah, I'm petrified. We're about to all die.
Hey, go!
Why am I petrified? Come on!
Yeah, I just thought I would have to smack one. That was my bad, sorry guys.
Oh, I'm still alive.
Well, at least we took down a snake.
I swear they're like animation, and when you're supposed to be looking away, it's like...
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty fucking
One more
weird.
proof.
One more pull.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Nothing happened, you saw nothing.
The rescue sounds.
Yeah.
It just gets me every time. Pair section. I forgot the word pair for a second. Oh, it's a shame.
It's gonna be middle. And pair stacks.
Oh. That was the good pattern, I'm just stupid. Cool.
He sure did.
Fruits of sacrifice.
Remember to move out.
Snakes.
What's different with snakes now? Nice. Fine go.
Swap.
Yeah, swap
Yes.
and DPS are first.
Wait, did I prioritize the wrong one?
What the f?
Yeah, if it's swap, I'm the one swapping south. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you.
Oh, no, I have no idea how you missed. You were.
I was literally looking right at it.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand how the fuck that did that. Like the gaze went off like to the side of me.
That was honestly good though.
Yeah, that was good prog. Thanks guys. That was fun.
That was pretty fun.
Are we going on Wednesday then, or?
Yes, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna one shot P5. I'm gonna one shot P6. I'm gonna one shot P7.
Oh,
Optimistic.
We're gonna one shot P8 too somehow.
Oh, yeah, remember before Wednesday, please fill out your gear spreadsheet. Yeah, just, I mean, if you got any more gear, just update it, so we know who we need to prioritize. I think this is the week that tanks and healers start getting gear. Actually, I don't think that many people need gear. Unfortunately, I think I need the most pieces of gear. So maybe this is the
I'm
week that
sorry.
Sarah starts getting gear.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, cool. Alright. See you guys Wednesday.
Yeah, thank you.
Later.
Thanks for the runs. Bye bye.
Bye bye.